Hello and welcome to another short drawing lesson. This week we're going to continue our journey back in time drawing Formula One cars of the ages. This week it's the 1960s, something a bit like this. It would just be a generic one, not a particular car, but a bit like a Lotus 49 or something like that. First thing we'll do is a front wheel over here. Next we need another wheel, 1, 2.5 wheels further back, and make this one bigger than your front one. Nice big fat tyres. Next we need the bottom of the car, very low to the ground, and a tiny little bit higher at the back than the front. And now the nose of the car is going to be a whole wheel further in front, or nearly a wheel. Big long overhang at the front. And if you come to the middle of your front wheel, go forward nearly a wheel, and up a tiny little bit, that's probably where the nose will be. And from there we need a nice sort of curving top surface. Just a nice swoop. Next we'll do the nose of the car. So it's up to you, you can have a vertical one, or you can have a slightly sloping one, or you can have a sort of C-shaped intake. You get different types. I'll go for that one. And then underneath it just curves down to meet your bottom edge. Now we've got an important part about take the back third, maybe a bit less than a third, and draw a vertical line here. That's where the engine bolts onto the monocoque. That was the big development of this era. And next we need an area for the driver to sit. So he's pretty much in the centre here, right between the two wheels. So we can raise a little part of an area where he's going to sit. Maybe build up that windscreen area slightly higher, sort of perspex screen. And now we can get on to the fun stuff, the engine. So you might do a V8, like the Ford, or you could maybe put a V12 in there with exhausts on the top. I think I'll go for the V8, so you get your cylinder heads here. Some intake trumpets, 4 of those. Just down here, holding the back wheel on, we'll have some struts, a pair of those, one at the top, one at the bottom, and you can see where they mount onto the monocoque here with some rivets. And then under here we've got a whole mass of exhaust pipes, which sometimes you see sticking out level, sometimes they come out in pairs or sticking upwards. Like I say, some come out from the top, which is quite fun. On here we probably get some spark plugs with ignition leads going to them. Sometimes you get an oil cooler or the gearbox sticking out there at the back. And in between the monocoque and the engine, you get a very small roll hoop. And the important thing is that it only comes up to the driver's eyes. Not quite sure what the thinking was there. Maybe they thought it will squish a bit if the car turns over. Yeah, so now we've got some smaller details to put at the front. We've got a steering wheel, maybe a bit of dash, some rear view mirrors stuck to the side. Not a lot of advertising on these early cars, not till later anyway, about 1970 that started in the UK. But you do get a big roundel for a number, which you can choose a number that you'd like to do. I like to pick an easy to draw one. You might get a team name or something down the side here. You might see the number on the nose. Maybe you have a different coloured nose. The front wheel is also held on with a few wishbones there. And now I can give the car a bit of depth, so we'll put the ground on. Show the wheels on the far side. I see them up there as well. You can darken the underside so it looks like it's in shadow. And there will be lots of other little bits where you might see something on the far side of the car because it's so open. So these trumpets will have another pair in the back. Under here is all going to be very dark, so you could just shade that in. You can still see the pipes through it. You might see some bolts holding the heads on. Nice thing with these monocoques is that they have lots of rivets, so you can kind of see the structure, how it's built, by looking at the rivets. And that's pretty much it. You can add a bit of detail to these wheels if you like. Like I say, it's just a generic one, so it's up to you how you customise yours and what you change. But that's your basic 1960s Formula One car. Could be an Indy car too, I suppose. And then next time, it'll be front engines. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to try next, and I'll try and get round to them all. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you for another one soon.